What's up, everyone? We're back at it again with a new listing here in South Windsor Woods by the Burke team at Coldwell Banker Realty. In this video, I'm going to take you on a tour of this new home, which is located in a newer, vibrant community on the west side of town. We're about a mile to Pleasant Valley Elementary School, just under 5 miles to the South Windsor High School. We're about 8 minutes to downtown Hartford and under 20 minutes to Bradley International Airport. We're also within minutes to all the shopping and restaurants you could possibly need. And if you stick around to the end, we're going to jump into my computer and I'm going to show you where all these amenities are located in relation to this particular community. You definitely don't want to miss this, so we're getting after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and want to know more about living in Hartford, Connecticut and the surrounding area, like South Windsor, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in the greater Hartford area. Hi, I'm Brian with the Burke team at Coldwell Banker Realty. We get calls and emails every single day from people like you looking for help on making a move to South Windsor, Connecticut, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. You could even schedule a Zoom call with me as well. All my information is in the description below, so I can help you make a smooth move to South Windsor, Connecticut. So as I was saying, we're going to be touring this new listing here at 43 Shepard Way in South Windsor within the South Windsor Woods community. Now, what makes this community much different than all the other communities in town is that when T&M built this community back in 2018, it had luxury and elegance in mind. Now, this community is composed of townhomes, single-family homes, as well as duplex-style homes. And this particular property has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2272 square feet on the main and upper level, an additional 1,000 square feet on the lower level. It has hardwood floors, granite countertops, a walk-in pantry. It has a gas burning fireplace, 9-foot ceilings. It has California closets in all the bedrooms upstairs. It also has a jacuzzi tub. This property is absolutely amazing and it comes with a 2-car garage and a brand new high efficiency water heater. And we're going to be listing this property for $625,000. Let's go in and check it out. So that was the interior tour of 43 Shepard Way. What'd you think about this property and what it has to offer? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. And if you live in town and you love the area, I'd also love to hear from you as well. So what I've done is I've included a link in the description below so that if you have any questions regarding this home or would like more information, you'd be able to access it there. So up next, we're going to talk about affordability and break out what your monthly mortgage payment would be if you were to purchase this home with a conventional loan. So if you were to purchase this home at $625,000 with a 7% interest rate and 20% down, by putting down that 20%, you'll get rid of that PMI mortgage insurance, but 20% of $625,000 is $125,000. If you take $125,000 minus $625,000, you'll be left with a mortgage of $500,000. Now, if you take that $500,000 and go to a mortgage calculator, your principal and interest alone will be $3,327. So to start, you're going to put 20% down, that's $125,000. Your principal and interest is going to be $3,327. And because this property is located in an association, the monthly association fees are $255. So when you look at everything in its totality, principal and interest at $3,327, property taxes at $911, homeowners insurance at $192, and your HOA fees at $255. So when you look at everything in its totality, your total monthly mortgage payment will be $4,685. Now, a lot of people also ask if you can reduce that fee on a monthly basis, and the answer is yes. So for every $10,000 that you put down in addition to that 125, you'll save yourself about $60 a month. So you can do the math from there. So one of the things I've done is I've looked at the rental market as well. And there's been a couple rentals that have closed out over the past year. And the range had been $3,400 to $4,200. So if you're looking at the amount that you're going to be putting down for your monthly mortgage payment versus what you're going to be taking and giving away to somebody else, let's just assume that's $4,000. Over a period of 12 months, $4,000 times 12 is $48,000 that you'll be giving to somebody else. Obviously, everybody's situations are different, but if you're looking to invest in a property, invest in yourself, and get some type of equity over the long run, definitely purchasing home is the better way to go about it. But if you're short term, maybe rental is the option for you. But perhaps you can sit down with your lender and see what options are best for you and just go from there. So up next, we're gonna do a quick tour of the neighborhood. And after that, we'll jump into my computer so I can show you where this property is located in relation to all the other amenities that South Windsor has to offer. Let's go check out the neighborhood. So now that we're in Google Maps, let me show you exactly where South Windsor is located within Connecticut. Now, Hartford, Connecticut is located right in the center of the state right there. And South Windsor is just northeast of Hartford. Now you'll see that Springfield, Massachusetts is about 30 minutes north of South Windsor. New York City is located down there. It's about 2 hours away. Providence, Rhode Island's just over an hour. And of course, Boston, Massachusetts is about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours away as well. Now, zooming in on South Windsor a little bit more, you'll see the highlighted area right here. And this represents about 28.7 square miles. Now, Bradley International Airport is up in Windsor Locks, which is in this area here. And to get there, it's going to take you about 20 minutes or so. And then, of course, downtown Hartford is right in that area. Now, the South Windsor Woods community is, as I mentioned, on the west side, and it's right within this area here. And if you needed to get there, and if you worked in Hartford, it's such an easy commute. You would head across Pleasant Valley Road, down Route 5, across 291, down 91, and you're into Hartford within literally less than 8 minutes. Now, some of the highways that service South Windsor and the surrounding towns is Interstate 91, which goes north to south. Then you have Interstate 84, west to east. You have 384. That's a short little highway, but it kind of services the people that live out east. And then you'll head on to Route 6 and Route 44 to get into some of the other towns east of the South Windsor and Hartford area. Then, of course, you have 291 that if you needed to bypass the Hartford traffic, that's right there. So it's such an easy commute to go from some of the areas in South Windsor if you had to go north. So 291 falls just south of South Windsor. Now, if you're not familiar with South Windsor was incorporated back in 1845 and was known for its agricultural and shipbuilding. However, in the 1950s, the agricultural and the rural side of South Windsor started to dissipate because it started to become more populated. And right now we have about 27,000 people that actually live in town. So as I mentioned, South Windsor Woods is located right there, and the elementary school that services South Windsor Woods is the Pleasant Valley Elementary School. It's one of 4 brand new elementary schools across town. It has all the state-of-the-art technology in it, and it's literally like the Taj Mahal. It's 2 to 3 times larger than any of the other elementary schools that they built recently, and it's such an amazing structure. And if you haven't been out there, it's definitely worth going on a tour or taking a walk around the building. It's actually a really nice place. So the high school is located right there, which is about 5 miles away. And then you have the middle school, Timothy Edwards, which is located on the east side. Now, according to niche.com, South Windsor Public Schools was ranked 24 out of 122 across town. They have around 4,700 students, and the teacher to student ratio is 13 to 1. So a lot of people know this, and because of the new technology, because of the school systems, a lot of people are trying to get into town, which makes it very desirable. It makes it in demand, and one of the reasons why the school systems are so great. And because it was rated as an A, it's one of the reasons why a lot of people are moving to town, and why the demand is so high to get into South Windsor. Now, coming across South Windsor, you're going to head into the center of town, which is right here. You're going to head down Ellington Road, which is this. And what you'll do is you'll go by the Mill on the River restaurant. Now, the Mill on the River has always been a staple in town. It's owned by Helmar Wolf. He does an absolutely amazing job with the food in the outdoor seating area. A couple years ago, he put in a whole stone patio area that has a fire pit. It overlooks the pond. They have the mill and the waterfall there. It's such a great experience to go to. It's more of a formal-ish type of restaurant, but it is a great place, especially if you had catering needs or if you needed to throw a party. They do a great job there. Now, in the center of town, right here, this little plaza is where they have the Stop and Shop, as well as some other pizza places and some other stores. As you head south on Buckland Road, which is this right here, you'll head into Manchester this way. You'll pass the Shops at Evergreen Walk. Now, Shops at Evergreen Walk is an outdoor mall where you're going to have a number of restaurants such as Sakura, Burton's, Ted's Montana. That's where you'll get your Ben and Jerry's, as well as a number of stores there. They have the LL Bean, they have the Williams Sonoma, the Nike, the Lululemon, everything that you could possibly need. You have a Whole Foods that South Windsor just put in adjacent to that Evergreen Walk, and of course your Costco's right there. Now, right in this area here is the Shops at Buckland Hills, which is another mall that they have close by. And then you have your Trader Joe's Plaza, which is also close by as well. You're gonna have a number of fast food places in there as well. And of course you have your Target here, your Lowe's, and then this is where your Home Depot is going to be as well. Now, if you're looking for something to do at night, this is where your Cinemark movie theater is going to be, which is in that area there. Now, heading back into town, where this was the center, right there, you're going to see Nevers Park and the Major Michael Donnelly Land Preserve, which is located right here. Now, these are two places where if you wanted to go for a walk or if you're looking for something to do at night and just to exercise, they're both great locations to go to. Now, changing over, let me show you exactly Nevers Park and what that consists of. So there's a couple places for you to park. You have parking right there as well as right on Chiefs Ryan's Way. So this is the trail that you could walk on. You head up this way, you pass the Bark Park where a lot of dogs are mingling. Come across this way here. You go past the Rotary baseball field, which is right there. Come back across this area again. It's about just over a 2-mile loop. Again, a lot of people go there at nights, on the weekends, during the day, just to go for walks. Now, right here is the Rotary Pavilion. It's a facility that you could rent out in town. Great place where they have bathrooms, a kitchen, and a lot of outdoor activities you can go to there. Now, the South Windsor Police Department is located right there. You have the South Windsor High School, which is obviously located right there. Now, just zooming in on this park a little bit further, you're going to see you have a little skate park right there. This is the Boundless Playground right there. And now what they are building right here is a splash pad, which should be done this year. Now, as we head further north into town, let me show you the Top Stone Golf Course, which is located in South Windsor and in East Windsor. And they also have a banquet hall there that you can rent out. You can have parties there. Another great facility that a lot of people go to. So heading a little bit south into town, this is Sullivan Avenue, which comes up this way. Here you have a Mexicality Mexican restaurant, which is right here. It's a local owner. They do a great job in there. Excellent, excellent food. You have your Dairy Queen here. And then of course the Connecticut Valley Brewery. Now this is one of the go-to places in town because a lot of people like to go there during the day or in the evening and just relax. They have a lot of events that happen there. They have a lot of car shows. They have a lot of food trucks, and they also have a lot of fans that go and play there. They also have the Birdhouse Cafe where people go there for their coffee and for their pastries and for lunch. So if you haven't been there, it's definitely a place to check out. And heading back into this area here, you have your other staple in town, which is the country store that's been around for quite a while. And as you head a little bit further west on Sullivan Ave, this is where you're going to find all your industrial buildings all within this area here. And there's also some on Sullivan Avenue there. This is Main Street, of course, and you got your Connecticut River on that side. Now, South Windsor is such a great town to live in. The median home value is just under $300,000. Where the national average is just over $280,000. And the median household income in town is roughly about $127,000. And that wraps up the map tour. All right, so that completes a quick tour of the South Windsor Woods community, my new listing at 43 Shepard Way, the South Windsor community overall, and what you can find for homes in and around the $600,000 price point in town. So if you're looking to move to South Windsor or the surrounding area, have any questions about this home or any other, would like to schedule a showing, or just reach out, all my information is in the description below. And again, my name is Brian with the Burke team at Coldwell Banker Realty, and thank you for taking the time to tour this home with me. I hope you found it helpful. Again, we help people move here every single day from out of state, within Hartford, Connecticut, whatever your case may be. We're happy to help you make a smooth move to the greater Hartford area. And until next time, hope to show you around town.